Darling, I think it is.
I think I found gold.
Don't know. Oh my word. What's been going on in camp that I was unaware of?
You are fast asleep. If you're not subscribed to this and you're watching this,
What?
Bernie's screaming and shouting at me, come over, come over. Ah, but she's got another bloody goal, hasn't she? Ah, you're clapping like a right happy lady. What, oh, what? Big and silver. Yeah, big chunky silver.
That is absolutely beautiful.
Look at the size of that.
Look.
So
George V is clear as day.
big Georgie V. So is that a florin?
Oh, yeah, I think so. 1922 florin, yes. That has come up, 1 florin, so that's come out the ground.
1922. I thought you had gold the way you're making me run
no.
over.
I mean, I haven't found a coin like this. I was really super excited.
Look at this. That's a big chunk, isn't it?
That is beautiful.
And what were we just saying to the farmer? There must be some shillings or something.
Yeah. But the way that came out the ground,
Yeah.
still got the bit.
I mean, they're half silver, aren't they? Yeah, there's the imprint. Oh, and the imprint's gone.
Dropped it.
Half silver, but still absolutely amazing.
Well, I've never found one, so
Neither have I.
really happy.
Well done, sweetie.
Thank you. I thought I'd just talk a little bit about my experience on the NOX. Chris and I were talking last night, and we were just thinking I should go on the NOX and he should go on the CTX. A lot of people were saying, "Oh, Chris, I wish you would go on the CTX again." And so I thought, what a good idea. I'll try the NOX out. And I have tried the NOX a few times, and I've always been so curious as how I would go throughout a whole day using a NOX, because the sounds are different and I'm used to my Deus. As much as I like the Deus, I've always liked the look of the NOX. Always. It's a very well known thing for me, and everybody's like, oh, stick to the Deus, stick to the Deus. I think the NOX is a very, very, very strong machine, as in with the Deus it's quite flimsy, especially by the coil. Still a good machine, cannot complain, and I have a little bit of love for the NOX. So yeah, Foxy Noxy's done me proud today. That silver coin was beyond my imagination. I didn't even think I would find silver today, because you don't have a silver day every day, nor do you find a gold day. But this field, it's giving us some good stuff. It's not been detected, so that's kind of understandable as to why we're bringing up so many bits and bobs. Shoddy trade, very apparent on this field. Got some nice buttons, got some scrubbed buttons, you know, a bit of this and that going on. Finding a bit of lead, not so much trash. In fact, I think my finds are outweighing my trash. So definitely a good field, guys. It will be coming back here, I'm sure. Anyway, I'm going to carry on. But yeah, I do like the NOX. I just thought I'd put it out there. But I still don't dislike my Deus.
I think I've got a little bag seal here. Let's give it a quick clean up and get rid of this bit of straw as well. Dainty little seal, not that old. It's a RDG, something, certainly a G and a, yeah, RGD. Nothing on the back that I can see. So pretty plain, but there we go. Bit of history right there.
Right, what do we have here? Let's see. It's out the hole. Well, oh, what's that? Oh, there we go, bottle cap. Oh, damn it. Anyway, settings on the NOX are very complicated for me to use. Chris sorted that out for me. So that's one thing about the NOX that I'm not too sure of, whereas I'm quite good with the Deus settings. But then again, if that's the machine I use all the time. So yeah, I'm digging round iron. That's another thing, round iron is coming up. But other than that, no other problems with it, to be honest. I dig iron with the Deus, so Chris is in the far distance there. Wonder if he's found anything good.
Right, so whatever's in this hole was ringing 1243-ish on the CTX, which is very much a coin signal, or a round copper signal. It's in here somewhere, he says. Curse of the live dig. Seriously? Oh my word. That can't be deeper. Ah! It's in the edge of this clod. What we got? Oh no! No, 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 no. Is that just a modern button with a... It is. Oh dear. Look at that. What a bit of junk. Very, very modern button. Dang it!
So this was a solid 16, 17, round about there. At the moment, with the NOX, as with the Deus, you hear a lot of noise in your ears, and to me it sounds with the NOX like a little child learning to play the panpipes, and then of course you get this lovely signal that pops up. Whereas with the Deus, it's very scratchy. So yeah. Anyway. Signals, yes. Find it here somewhere. Oh, what is it? There we go. What is a solid? Oh my goodness me. Look at what it picks up. The smallest things. It's from a shotgun shell. It's tiny. Absolutely tiny. Look, there we go. Darn it! Anyway, the little boy on the panpipes is going crazy in my ears, so I better carry on.
Can you see it peering out of the gloomy muddiness? It's around in the ground. It's been spanked. Right, let's give it a quick clean up, see what we've got. I'm not even sure it was ever even a coin. It's very, very weird. As you can see, a bit bent. Quite uneven, but not chunky or uneven enough for me to say it's Roman. It's quite light as well. Nah, dunno. Not good anyway. Oh, it's just started pelting it down. I ran like Billy-O because I went with my t-shirt. I seem to be making a theme of this, but it's really, really warm, and the next minute it's throwing it down. You don't need a weather report from me, I need to look outside, it's just crazy. But I'm not going to wear all that weather-proof gear when it's so warm. So I ran. Oh, hey Bernie. Hi. Hi, you running in from the rain?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty horrendous out there. But I'm sure it'll be lovely in no time at all. Anyway, while we have this moment, I think we're going to throw in Find of the Week.
Certainly looks Roman. Oh, he is. Silver Denari. Absolute dancer.
Fabulous, well done, absolutely awesome find. Remember guys, do keep sending in your find of the week to us on the Facebook group. Send a video of you finding it, or just some photos on a black background, good quality ones preferable, and you could be in the next video and getting a shout out.
So this came up, and I thought it was a button. It's actually a very wiped, hammered coin. There's only the smallest amount of detail where you could tell, especially on the back, that there was a rim on it, but very, very, very thin. Yeah, I haven't had a hammered in a while. Well, no, I did. I had the Lizzie, didn't I? But I mean, I've been detecting quite a lot since and haven't found one. And then I find a blank one. So yeah, here we go. Well done, Foxy Noxy. You're doing good.
Got a little round in the ground situation. Again, the amount of coins coming up today is actually quite disgusting in a good way. Right, farthing size, let's give it a clean up. Well guys, this is something a little bit different. This is a William the Fourth farthing, so that's, excuse me, 1830s. He didn't rule for very long. Is it 10 years? I don't even know if it was 10 years. I've never had one. Definitely not a common coin to find. Oh, faffing about here. Right, Britannia. Yeah, you can see Britannia there as well. What a great day for little coppers. That's fantastic. I daren't clear it up anymore because it's very delicate with the copper, but that's definitely a William the Fourth. And I think that, is that the date appearing under there? Maybe it is. Let's have a look. Look. So 1831. Oh, I don't know. Wow. I'm really, really happy with that. Moving on.
Well, I seem to be coin shooting today. Oh. Or is that a button? Focus, camera, focus. Oh no. It's a coin. Why is it just... Sorry, there we go. It is a coin, there's a bust. And that side looks silver. Interesting. Well, I can't really look through things... look at things through the camera, excuse me. So I'm just going to take a look at it. I thought it was a button, but it's actually a coin. Just picked up this little fancy something something. Look at that. Don't know what it is. There's nothing really on the back. Let's have a look. There. So I'm not too sure. Oh, maybe there's a little bit of a fitting of some sort, but I don't know what it would have been part of. Again, another little mystery item. Pretty cool though. It's definitely got a little design on. I don't know if you can see it, but definitely got a little design on it.
Okay, got a couple of minutes here. Let's have a little chat. So CTX versus NOX. Let's say you've got 900 quid to spend. You want to buy a high-end machine. And you're eyeing up maybe a CTX second hand because that's kind of what they're coming in at now, or thinking about buying an Equinox 800 from MINELAB, brand new. So this is a really, really tough one because I love both machines. I'll throw it out there, they're both amazing. But having transitioned from one to the other and then back again today, it's been really, really interesting. There's lots of stuff that I now don't like about the CTX. But there's lots of stuff that I really miss on the CTX that isn't there on the Equinox. First of all, the weight isn't an issue. Not for me anyway. I'm 6 foot tall. I'm not strong or anything like that, but just my size, it's not an issue. If you're a smaller person, then yeah, the weight will get to you at some point, I'm sure. And if you stick a 17-inch coil on, it becomes a bit of a beast. So, weight relevant to smaller people, but not myself. The target identifying is so much better, I think, on the CTX. The screen gives you far more options, shows you more numbers, even gives you sort of visual guidance, which I think is really, really nice. But that comes at a cost to battery power, and the battery packs are really big and heavy as well. Pinpointing is, I still think, slightly better on the CTX than it is on the Equinox. I think the trigger button is easier to use on the back of it. GPS features, yeah, using them again today. I mean, there's me and Bernie going around this field, so the chances of me going over where I've already been before are quite slim, but I can look on there and I can see where I've been. I wish I had that on the Equinox, I really do. Setup features, the Equinox is probably easier to set up because the CTX does have a lot more variables to it, but I think once you've got a system or program, sorry, plugged into the system and working, there's nothing between them on that either. Depth, same. I mean, I'm on plough most of the time, so everything's within the first sort of 10 inches max, really. So I can't say anything about that. Iron. Let's talk about iron. Equinox still gets fooled on round iron, but that's the same with most machines. The CTX, however, just doesn't happen. I do not dig iron with the CTX. Never, ever. The threshold completely nulls out, it goes silent, and I never ever dig iron. Today is interesting. Bernadette is caning it with the Equinox. I mean, she has got at least twice as many finds as me so far. So either I'm being really unlucky, which is possible, I'm spending far too much time procrastinating, possible, or she's digging more targets because the Equinox isn't as fussy, which I think is the real outcome here. The CTX has got lots and lots of filters on it, and lots of technology, which perhaps inhibits you digging the iffy signals. So unless you go fully open on the CTX, I don't think you're going to dig as much as you will with the Equinox, which then might lower your finds rate. You become picky with the CTX. So where the heck do I lie? Oh yeah, sturdiness and stability. Equinox and CTX both seem to be built really well. CTX has got the line from the coil up to the control unit inside the stem, which is beautiful. Stops you catching on things, so I do love that, and I wish that was part of the NOX, but I know that's expensive. It's only a small one, but aesthetically the CTX is very pleasing like that. I hope I've covered everything. In short, if you've got 900 quid to spend, I don't know. If you really want a CTX, can use the mapping features, go for the CTX. If you want a lightweight machine that's got absolutely nothing wrong with it, I mean, it's an amazing bit of kit, and it's going to enable you to dig loads of targets really deep, and it's got comparable performance to the CTX, go with the NOX. I mean, loads of you already have. I'm preaching to the converted probably, but I just wanted to let you know my input having been a CTX user. I hope that's helpful if you're thinking of buying one or the other. Ultimately, your 900 quid's going to be well spent on either machine, and you're not going to lose out. And the coins keep a-coming. What do we got this time? Oh, looks very similar to that Georgie. The first one I got. Well, not the first one, but the good one. I'll take it gentle. Good day to you, sir. Do you know what? That was easier to see when it was wet. Can't find the right angle for you now. It's a George III, halfpenny. Yeah. I don't know why I'm struggling now. Britannia, which way up are you? Oh yeah. That way. I think, yeah, cool. So you can see Britannia there. So it's another halfpenny. Not as good condition as t'other one, but still not totally. Oh, there you go, it's a little bit better. You can see a bit more of him now. There is detail under there. Might be one of those ones where I get a bit brave and have a little Dremel action on it and just see if I can get a little bit more detail. Hey!
It's another coin. Can you see? Oh, I mean, so many rounds on the grounds. So many rounds. Oh, I think we found all different types of Georgies and Vickies, etc. Oh, I think that's upside down. I can see a bust. I can actually see a bust. It's just so muddy. Right, it's another coin, guys. Potentially a George.
Well, Mod Monsters, we're all done for the day. That was epic. No other word for it. Well, it was epic for someone.
Yeah, really good day. You can tell it's a new field.
Were we on the same field? Three silvers, although that Georgie's a bit weird. I want to have a look at that. Maybe it's silver washed or something. I'm not convinced it's a genuine one, that one. I don't know. I could be well wrong. I've not seen a Georgie silver.
I haven't, no.
No. Guys, that was really interesting what was happening with the CTX versus the Equinox. If you base it purely on what happened today, the Equinox wiped the floor with the CTX.
Yeah.
And let's be blunt about this, someone who hasn't actually used it more than an hour.
No, I've never used it for more than an hour. I've messed around with it a bit, but never actually spent a day detecting. The thing is, I could only ever compare it to the machines I've used. The CTX has never been a favourite of mine, purely because of the weight of it. I'm not saying it's not a good machine, but the Equinox has really been good today, really good.
Yeah, you've done really, really well, and there's some really, really awesome finds there. In fact, there's so many. I'm going to put together a gallery that'll be after this, and assuming this video isn't in two parts, because it could be, there's going to be so many finds. Oh my god, two-parter again. Look, sit back, have some tea, and maybe some cake, and enjoy this lovely slideshow of all our finds, and we'll see you on the next video.